Welcome back. I'm Eric Sorensen. As we move into May, we continue our 2020 vision. What we're doing is each day we are trying to Skype in with a member of the 2020 class just to see how they're doing, sort of an update on life, both in sports and also in their personal life. And today I'm happy to be joined by Jonathan Morris, Centennial senior quarterback. This guy is just a winner. 2 state championships last fall as a senior. Led the Coyotes to the Open Division playoffs. JMO, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing really well. It's good to see you. So we'll kick this things off by asking you, how have you been handling the pandemic just from a mental standpoint?
From the mental standpoint, I feel like this pandemic has really helped me out. Like, it's giving me time, like school, of course, and like stuff like that. Like, I've always had to do that every day and stuff like that. Still do, but this gives me more time, like, to really think about like what I want to do, like when I go to college and stuff like that. So it's really helped me in a mental state of really starting to focus.
Are you getting a little stir crazy being at the house, or are you okay with everything?
No, I'm not out the house much because I work almost every day. But besides that, whenever I am at the house, I'm working out or I'm doing homework and stuff like that and going to bed early.
What are you doing for work?
I work for a company called In Demand. We help Walmart with like stocking, freight, and all that stuff. So I go out and drive to Scottsdale every morning to go do that.
What time?
I wake up at 4 a.m. because I have to get up before that, and I have to be at work by 6 a.m.
Okay. And is it how many hours you getting a week doing that?
I get 40 hours a week.
Cool. Well, your success on the field, as I mentioned, the Open is pretty much unparalleled. 2 state championships, close to 3,900 passing yards. I was doing some research or over the weekend. You only threw 9 interceptions as a varsity quarterback. Have you thought about that?
Yeah. Like, what really helped me with that was like my coach, Coach Gomez. He always made sure I knew what defenses were doing and stuff like that, and that really helped me. Like, we studied film. I went in the morning 2 to 3 times a week. I was also studying at home. We also had a football class where we'd study more film. So I was just always in the film room. That's what really helped, I think.
How have you adjusted to life off of campus, not just from an academic standpoint, but just staying in contact with some of your teammates and still being a part of that crowd, even though you're not technically allowed to be in that crowd because of COVID-19?
So my football team, we have a group chat for all the incoming freshmen, and we always text in there and stuff like that. Like, some of us play video games together.
Cool.
Like George Roeder, one of my old teammates at Centennial, which is also going up to Rocky Mountain with me. Me and him FaceTime sometimes. Like, we're playing video games. Every once he comes over and works out with me because I got a gym set up in my garage. So that's how we really stay in contact.
One of my favorite parts about doing these 2020 visions, Jonathan, is asking the guys or girls if they've picked up anything unique in terms of hobbies, fishing, puzzles, TikTok videos, ping pong. I know you've been busy with work and with school, but besides like the video games, is there anything, are you like starting to knit, or are you doing anything like completely out of the ordinary that you never would do before COVID-19?
So I've honestly been playing a lot of card games and a lot of cornhole. Like, my family, we have a couple cornhole boards that my dad was able to make himself. And so we're sitting there playing cornhole. I always get beat by my dad because I don't know why I can't beat him sometimes. And then we play a lot of card games with my family all over here.
Well, as a fellow lefty, I know, you've got that accuracy as a quarterback. That doesn't help you in cornhole. I would think, if you can hit a guy on a deep cross, you should be able to throw that little beanbag through that hole, right?
Oh, I do. I'll make 3 of them, but he'll make 4 of them. It's like, it's just unfair. He's been playing for too long.
Leave me with this. Richard Taylor, iconic coach. His son, Andrew, has been a huge part of that program. In terms of leaving your legacy at Centennial, what did you really try to convey the last couple of years as a starter that you wanted to get across to some of the younger guys who are now going to be stepping into those bigger roles as the 2020 class moves on?
One thing that I tried to always preach to them was hard work. Like, talent takes you only so far. Like, when it comes to playing football and playing like that, like, yeah, like, you can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't work hard, it's never going to pay off. Like you have to be in that weight room, you have to be in that film room. That's another thing I preached, is because not a lot of kids like to watch film. It's boring, but at the same time too, it might be boring, but it's gonna help you.
Great answer. Great answer. Well, hey, I appreciate the time today. It was great seeing you. Best of luck for the rest of the semester. You know, I know you're going to be getting that classwork in, but it's pretty cool that you're able to juggle that and work early in the morning. So congratulations on that.
Thank you for having me.